And while you do that, I will shuffle.
You should disconnect from Bluetooth and then see if I can find the live.
All right, we are live, but I believe we're going to have some trouble with the audio, so just give me a second here. Are you, did you find the stream?
Yeah, I sent it. I texted it to you. I texted to Colds. Yeah, Flickr was okay. So.
Test 1 2, test 1 2. Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Doesn't sound like two microphones.
No, audio's good. Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Doesn't sound like two microphones.
No, audio's good. Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Doesn't sound like two microphones.
No, audio's good. Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Doesn't sound like two microphones. Okay, yeah, so we should probably kill that loop.
Oh, that's doing. Oh,
yeah, it's because you keep playing it on your phone.
I was like, why does that keep happening?
Bruh.
Oops.
Time Raveler, then Mirror.
Alright, I'm gonna go intermish. Sitting there like, why does it keep repeating this? Dude, I was probably gonna listen to that for like 5 minutes.
Why am I not surprised?
How high are you? Hi, how are you?
It's hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you? Hi, what?
Yeah, I'm making a blue-white Urian deck, so I've been buying the cards for that, having to and need to keep a list because it gets really confusing otherwise. Yeah, I'm still waiting on a good series amount of cards. There's one from Amazon that's just taking forever.
Mine took forever too to get here.
Yeah, that's just the name of the game.
But at least it got here.
True.
Oh yeah, I also put Dragon Arch in this deck. That's what it was. I put the Sphinx and Dragon Arch. So I think Dragon Arch in this deck is going to be pretty Gucci. It's like a $5 card. So, you know.
Yeah. I've only got 16 more cards to put in this deck, and then it shall be complete.
Have you ever heard of Brandon Sanderson?
Like somebody we know, or
No, he's a famous author.
I think I've seen his name pop up a couple times.
He does the Mistborn series.
I know of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I literally just found out about him the other day. But he does this creative writing class on YouTube, so I've been just taking it. But yeah, apparently he's like this really famous, established writer, and I'm like, dude, I've never heard of you.
I think that's just art in general.
Yes, they're famous in that group. God, that is a decent first hand. It's okay. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good first hand.
Oh, I haven't even gotten out the deck I'm gonna play.
What are you gonna play?
Yo mama. Frankly, that's a good question. I think I'm gonna play Bouncing Blue, just for shits and giggles.
Oh boy, I'll not be able to do anything.
If I get the right cards out, that is.
Hooray, hooray.
It's about getting the right combo out, which I guess is any deck.
I'm just gonna exile everything.
You're gonna exile
I'm
everything?
gonna exile everything.
What if I counter the exile to the counter to the exile?
You can't do that.
Well, I love that there actually is a blue-white card I'm going to get that's counter target spell. No other spells can be played by your opponent. Yeah, it's just like, yep, just the conversation's over.
Your turn's done.
You cannot stack anymore.
Hey, you over there. Just take a break. Just take a chill pill. Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to paint this.
I have the brush and the paint. It's going to take you a while. What's the gold one?
You haven't seen this yet?
No, well, I was seeing it, but it's all oogly boogly.
It's my precious.
But it's so heavy.
It's all dice.
Oh, it's all of them?
It's all of them, and you spin it. D4, D6, D8.
I don't know. That's a different probability rate compared to actual dice. You know.
I don't think so. Why?
Because I feel like on dice it's set up in a more specific order to be more random.
But so you're saying spinning wheels are not random? Like when they do the big.
I don't think it's random.
You don't think it's random?
No.
How's it not random?
It never feels random.
It feels very random.
No.
What is good in the hood? My gaming N-word.
Who said that?
OnlyFan99.
Oh.
Who's that?
That was from one of our earlier streams. Remember? They were from one of our earlier streams.
This is today, though.
The earlier streams that we've done.
Oh.
We've only done one stream today that we're currently doing.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, hi, yeah. Welcome to Magical Fridays.
Welcome back.
We are just getting started here. I've made some augments to my Warhammer deck that...
Taurus Braves.
He came back. Yes, you did. Thank you for coming back. I added Dragon Arch, and then I added the Sphinx. And the Sphinx, when it's summoned, it just sets my opponent's life total to 10.
Which, that's oddly specific.
You know, I've grown to be oddly specific these days.
Alrighty.
I wonder if we could like link one of the scenes to like one of our phones to like the display, and then like we could have one of the scenes on Streamlabs be like our phone. So like if we're talking about something, we can Google it, go to that scene, and it'll show whatever's on our phone. Be like, so yeah, let me show you this card, or let me show you this Reddit post.
Maybe, I don't know.
Cut, please.
What, cut the cheese?
No, I want the cheese shredded. Not cut.
You grated a lot of cheese today.
I did grate a lot of cheese. Ah, fuck. Blue versus red. Empire versus rebellion. Oh yeah, can you get some music on?
Yeah.
Please. And thank you. Ugh, God. What the heck is this hand? Oh, dude, I also got custom card sleeves for my new deck. I can't wait till you see them.
I will run this hand. Did we see who's going first?
He says we still got to do the cooking stream one of these days, or else he's suing us. I mean, I don't know how that'll help us cook, because if we run out of money,
I got a 5. Do that one.
I thought you said this isn't probable.
We're gonna use it then. What do you get?
What did I get?
4. Yeah. So.
You go first.
Yes.
We actually just like cooked up 3 different Italian dishes for dinner tonight.
Okay, so I'm gonna play an island, tap it to ops, scry 1, draw a card.
Why am I shuffling my deck still?
I don't know.
That's bizarre to me.
And,
Oh, it's because I'm mulligan, because I was like, that's a shitty hand.
And I tap sack the nut and pass the turn.
He tapped the sack. We need magic and mukbang. Oh god.
Ew.
I could never do that.
Magic's already cringe. Don't need mukbang. I need my water though, if anything.
Oh, could you grab me a seltzer from the fridge?
Which one?
Any flavor. Please and thank you.
Yes.
Gosh, this is just the worst. I'm gonna reshuffle one time and then I'm running with whatever I get. See, the thing is, you don't want to mix food and magic, because then you get your food all over your magic cards and then it just becomes sticky and gross. And I guess we could have like a prelude, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, God. Okay, I will try it. I'm gonna play Path of Ancestry. It enters tapped, and I pass my turn. Put them in Ziplocs. You know, that might actually be like really funny to do. Is like instead of opening packs, you open the packs, put them in Ziplocs, and then before the stream starts, you put them all in a bowl of tomato sauce. And so people have to watch you pull the cards out of tomato sauce and reveal what they are. I feel like that'd be like a weird, like, mixing of those two worlds. Alright, I'll tell you what. You supply the tomato sauce, and we'll make it happen.
Which one do you want?
Oh, shies.
Which one do you want?
This one is perfect. Thank you.
Your seltzer.
Appreciate it.
And rip one.
Oh. Here you go. You want food? Here's food. See, magic and food.
Homemade this. Well, not the bread. I bought the bread because I am not a bread maker. Yeah.
That's what it's about. He says we're gonna make him bust. Happy to be of service. I played a Path of Ancestry. And I tapped, so.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Welcome in, welcome in. We are playing his blue bounce deck versus my Inquisitor Greyfax deck. So blue versus white, blue, death. And then I'm going to play a Plains. And then I'm going to tap Zim, and we're going to play Tales of Dominance. Add colorless mana or add blue that, and I take 1 life to do that. So, wait. I have not drawn either turn. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Messy. Welcome.
Messy, but good. And I pass my turn.
I'm gonna pay 3 to play Sphinx's Tutelage. When you draw a card, target opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. If they're both a non-land card that share a color, repeat this process.
That doesn't sound fun.
Pass turn.
I draw. I'm going to play Evolving Wilds. I'm going to tap the sack. And we going to pull out a Wouter.
Speaking of water, I forgot to grab mine.
No. And then we're going to shift it.
That flatbread wasn't as good as the last one because we just didn't have as much mozzarella.
It's still good though, dude.
Yeah, but I definitely noticed that like the flavor profile is better with the mods.
Okay. And then I'm going to tap these two and play a Talisman of Progress. It does the same thing as my Talisman of Dominance, except it's white or blue. And I'll pass my turn.
I wish we had that screen while it's on your laptop, like on a bigger screen right here. That was out of view, that you and I could see fully.
Could make that happen.
Yes. I'm going to put down a Radiant Fountain. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 2 life. Go to 42. Then I'm going to tap 4. I'm going to bring Thassa out. Thassa is not a creature because her devotion is less than 5, because devotion currently is at 2. When she gets to 5 devotion, she becomes a creature that's indestructible, 6/5. And no matter what, at the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 other target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control. Go to my end step, don't control any creatures, pass the turn.
So, OnlyFan99's asking, you guys ever heard of My Little Pony Magic Card collab? Unfortunately, I have.
I don't know if I have.
Yeah, it was like a very brief phase that they went through. I'm gonna tap 1 and do the Skull Clamp artifact equipment. I'll pass.
Untap, draw a card.
Oh, what's up, B? What you laughing at? Don't be laughing. Are you laughing at My Little Pony? Everyone should laugh at My Little Pony.
You're right.
You could be both. One and only can, like Avasarala and Amos.
Alright, I'm going to tap 3 to put down a Midnight Clock. It's an artifact. I can tap it for mana as well. I can pay 2, or pay 3, put an hour counter on the Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on the Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on the Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand in your graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards, exile the Midnight Clock.
Bro, why are you already cheating? It's only round 4. He's cheating. He says, I'm raffling at your classic misread of the handle. What handle?
Oh, it's one fan, not only fan.
Oh, you know, it's just like associations and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one fan, only fan, it's really the same thing.
So with the 3 remaining mana I have, I'm going to put down Illyrios, increasing my devotion up to 4. Interest in Battlefield tapped, and...
Hold on.
I'm trying to explain
Hold
it.
on.
I'm literally going to read
I'm not going to remember any word you say. Okay, I have an answer for that, actually.
You're really going to counter the first creature that
Yeah,
comes in the game.
go fuck yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, deny the witch. Get out of here, you witch. Counter target spell.
I don't know why you would
Activated ability or triggered ability. Its controller loses life equal to the number of creatures you control. I control them. Yeah, how does it feel? The one time I'll counter you.
Oh, by the way, actually, I forgot. I drew a card this turn. Since you haven't drawn anything, this actually works. Whenever I draw a card, target opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard.
Land.
If they're both non-lands,
And sorcery. Oh,
okay. Either way, haha.
Ah. What? Blue with mill? That doesn't make any sense. Okay.
And I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap
Many
everything.
blue mill.
I'm gonna draw a card. Is that a creature? That's an enchantment.
I have no creatures currently.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna get Inquisitor Greyfax out. All my other creatures have vigilance and +1/0, and she has vigilance and +1/0. She does have 76, so I'm gonna tap my last one, and I'm gonna equip her with the Skull Lamp. She gets +1/-1. Whenever a equipped creature dies, draw 2 cards, and it's equip cost of 1. So there we go, and I pass my turn.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card, so mill the top 2 cards of your library. Land. Cool. And place down an island. Oh, at the beginning of each upkeep, put down an hour counter. We're at 1 currently.
I have an answer for that.
No, you don't. Actually, that would have been smart to do, or like save that for the 12th hour, but waste it on an uncommon 2/3.
But what upsetted you more, Alan?
No, it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind sometimes.
I don't care if it makes sense. It feels good to counter.
I'm gonna pay 4 to put down Dissipation Field.
Okay.
Whenever a permanent deals damage to you, return it to its owner's hand. Devotion is currently now at 5. So Thassa is a creature.
What the fuck is that? Is that an enchantment?
Mm-hmm.
She's a creature?
No, she's a creature now with Indestructible. She's not being cast because she's already on the field.
Okay.
You had all your mana tapped. Why are you untapping your mana?
Is your end your turn?
No, I'm not. It's actually a creature that's been on the... okay, so it's been on the field, so it doesn't have summoning sickness, but I'm not going to block it. I'm actually going to...
oh, what's up, Marsh? Hello!
I'm going to pay the 3 to put one more hour counter on that. And,
You're going to attack me?
no, I'm going to pass the turn.
Hit me. I tap on my mana. My nephew says, hello!
Hello.
Alright. I don't like what you got going on there, I'm not going to lie.
I'm
What-
literally just establishing a battlefield, that's it.
Yeah, I don't like that. What is... She's indestructible.
6/5.
6/5. Okay. And she's a... oh, man, I don't have my deck. Can I have a counter, please? Thank you. She's a +1/+0. Or no, she's not. Other creature. Nah, I lied. I don't need that.
Lies.
Cool. It's every time I do damage to you.
When a permanent deals damage to me, not an so like a sorcery or anything like that, that's not a permanent. But when a permanent deals damage to me,
It goes back to my hand.
yeah.
That's very interesting. 6/5. So no. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to attack you. She has vigilance. She's a 4/2.
I have the mana humor me to summon her back when she goes into the command zone. Humor me.
Okay.
Wasting spells
in
in the
res-
very beginning
res-
of the game.
In response to your folly, your foolishness, I'm going to play Flash, Vexilus Praetor. He has vigilance, and commanders I control have protection from everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
Yeah.
She takes how much damage? 3, 4. She takes 4 damage. So she has 1 health left.
Again, I don't know why. It's like it's so aggro in the first couple of turns.
Fuck.
Hilarious.
I actually I misplayed that a little bit. I got what I wanted. I should have. Yeah. Okay.
You made a big stink about it, so now
I know,
you got to deal with it.
This is. Yeah, and then I'm gonna tap this to tap her. Tap target creature and opponent controls, and then I investigate, which allows me to generate
Clues. Okay.
Got a clue. I got a clue. Amazonian 6/5 indestructible. What did you say? What did we miss? I don't know how the conversation got there. Are you talking about Thassa? There's my clue. Now I got a clue. Yeah. Thassa, 6/5 indestructible, like, yeah, she got the hips. Okay, and then that's a 2 sacrifice, draw a card. But boom, flash, pass my turn.
Alrighty.
My clue is not blue. All my clue does is I can sacrifice and draw a card at any time.
Okay, I'm gonna put down a Darksteel Citadel. It's an indestructible artifact land. Oh, I drew a card, so you gotta mill the top 2 cards of your library.
Creature.
Cool.
Land.
Damn.
Get fucked.
But still making you discard lands.
I don't need those cards.
Lies.
I don't even need them. What's up, everybody? Welcome in.
Oh, that needs to go to 3.
We're doing Thassa versus Greyfax. This is his bounce deck, so he's just going to be countering almost everything I do. Thank you for staying, Marsh. Thank you.
Scholar of Ages. Enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target instant or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. I've only got the Opt. And then I'm actually going to then pay the 1 mana to play Opt with Scry 1, then draw a card. And then I don't know those people.
Yippee.
Then at the combat phase I'm going to swing the
You ain't gonna do shit.
6/5 at you.
I will happily take that damage.
Okay.
With a smile.
Are we doing commander damage?
If you want to.
Might as well if we're gonna be swinging big dick.
I mean, that's all I know how to do. I'm just kidding. Alright. You did
6.
Did 6.
Okay. Now it's the beginning of my end step. I'm gonna bounce the Scholar of the Ages and bring the Opt back into my hand.
I don't believe you. Best turn.
Yes.
Alright, I draw.
Don't believe me that I did that.
I don't believe that. Alright, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna tap the Praetor, and I will play the Collective Effort. So, escalate. Tap an untapped creature you control. Pay this cost for each chosen beyond the first. So, I can choose 2 things. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on a target creature that I...
Is this chosen beyond the first?
Yeah.
I think that means you have to do them in order then.
No, beyond the first choice. Because it says choose 1 or more. So the first one's free, and then I have to tap to get it a second one.
Okay, so...
So I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on her. So she's now a +2/+1. Or sorry. No, she's a +2/+0. So she's a 5/4. And then I'm going to destroy a target enchantment for my second. Whatever. I'm gonna draw. That's what's making me mill. Okay, and then this one is... I'm going to get rid of your Disruption Field. So goodbye. Thank you. Come again.
2, 3, 4, 5. So she goes back to 5. Still a creature.
And then this chick. What's allowing you to bounce? What is it doing? Her?
Yeah.
She's bouncing up and down. Okay. So she's a 5/3 now. I'm gonna tap 2.
Oh, if each upkeep, that means it's at 4 already.
And then I'm gonna sacrifice my clue. I've no longer got a clue, and I'll draw a card. Damn. I want to do that. The answer is no. Pass.
You destroyed the disruption field that made you not want to attack in the first place, and then you still pass anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, but they can cancel each other out. And I don't know if you're willing to get rid of that or not.
Okay, I'm going to
Have fun playing War Thunder.
opt, scry one, then draw a card.
You should play Marvel Rivals instead. That's better.
Okay, I'm going to draw that card. If we're going to be petty, I'm going to curse the swine your warrior there. Exile target creature. For each creature exiled this way, its controller puts a 2/2 green boar creature token onto the battlefield.
How am I being petty? What? You have 2 creatures on the field. What? That makes no sense.
So that should have 5 now, and then I've got 2, 3, 4. And speaking of Richard Petty, I'm going to pay 4 to tap that creature. With Thassa's ability, tap another target creature. And then I'm going to swing 6 and 3 at you. Oh, I think we forgot to mill. Black and blue. Plant. Okay. Alrighty, it's the beginning of my end step, so I'm going to go ahead and bounce the Scholar of the Ages, bringing the Curse of Swine and the Opt back into my hand. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Alright, I'm going to play Space Marine Scout, so that's 1, 2, 3. If when he enters, your opponent has more lands than you, I can search my deck for a planes, put on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. So there we go.
In response to that, I'm going to play Opt, scry 1, then draw a card.
Oh, we're going to opt for health insurance. Well, I have to tell you, our copay premiums are out of this world.
Vegeta talking to an adjuster is a fucking nightmare. Do yourself a favor and don't kill anyone.
Damn, I just don't have a lot of good options right now. I'm getting kind of man.
That Sphinx's tutelage is amazing. It's a wonderful card. Speaking of tutelages,
Be nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tap 1 to tap her to tap that. I'm gonna tap that, and then get a clue and pass.
okay. Untap a root, draw Dippity Doo. And you know this, you know the rule. Sphinx tutelage. When I draw, you mill.
You could just not.
So a blue and a white. I have not put down a land this turn, so I'm going to put down Castle Ventress. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control an island, and I control many islands. Stack 3 at this point. 6 space on the board. So that was 6, and then now 7. The other big die. The other biggest die. Hey. This. And I'm gonna tap that. And then tap those 2. Frankly, I'm getting tired of anything, so go ahead and exile those 2.
Perfect. Oh yeah, where's my boars? Where's my boars? I need 3.
Your 3 piggies. There's a piggy. And then there are your 2 other piggies.
Is exiling? Oh yeah, that does kill my commander,
That puts it into the command zone.
which would kill it. It would,
Yeah.
have, it would have to die.
Yeah.
So I draw 2 cards.
Okay, and then I'm gonna swing.
What's this?
That's your 1 board that you had. You had 2 boars. No, you had 1 boar, and then now you have 2.
I'm gonna
boars.
immediately-
So you could swing with 1 boar or block with multiple boars. Are you gonna do something?
I'm gonna immediately tap my last mana
Mm-hmm.
and equip this to one of them.
So it gets it so it's a 4/2 now.
Yeah.
And then dies, draw a card. Okay, and I'm swinging the 6/5 at you.
6/5 at me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to discard at each end step, or just my end step?
Whenever I draw a card,
No. For like my hand steps.
oh, it's at the end of a turn. So you can
Any
have
turn.
of any turn. Yeah, by the end of a turn, you cannot have more than 7 cards unless if a card says so.
See, I don't like that rule.
Well, so then have cards that say you have no maximum hand size. I've got 3 of them in here.
But like, why does that have to be a rule?
Well,
Okay. Yeah. I'll block with both of these guys.
okay.
Or no, sorry, just one of them. Yeah, because it doesn't have trample. So yeah, I'll block with one of them.
Cool. Then at my end step, I'm going to bounce, opt, and curse the swarm.
Pawn is trying to get in. He's like a zombie, dude.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
I have to discard a card. Alright, I'll discard that card, and then when I start my turn, I'll draw. I'm going to play Fog of the Barrow Downs. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to enchant her.
With what? In response to that, I'm going to play Rewind, counter target spell, and then untap up to 4 lands.
What the? How do you just have that? You have to be so lucky to have it. I don't understand. Alright, I guess I'll tap 2 and I'll play Arcane Signet.
In response to that, I'm going to play Opt, scry 1, draw 1.
You've got some Lord of the Rings themed stuff in there. You're talking about... Mine's Warhammer 40k, but if you're talking about Alan's, I don't know if you have any Lord of the Rings stuff in there.
Not this one, no.
Yeah.
I have a Lord of the Rings deck, but not this deck. Okay, so yeah, your summoning of your enchantment still goes through. I just wanted to opt.
Just wanted to opt, he says. Okay, I'm gonna tap 2 and this sacrifice my clue and draw a card. Can I just like get a land? Can I just get a land? Can I just get a land? Okay, I'll go ahead and swing a 4/2 and I'll swing the 4/2 at you.
I declare no blockers. I will go to 38.
Okay. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. I will pass thine turn.
Alright, untap everything.
Fire everything!
I'm on the 9th hour.
What does that do?
When I go to the 12th hour, shuffle your hand and your graveyard into your library, and then draw 7 cards and then exile. At 9 o'clock. And go ahead and mill 2 cards.
Enchantment. And an enchantment aura. So basically the problem is that Thassa exists. If she didn't exist, I'd be having a much better time.
I'm going to put down Jace Vryn's Prodigy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Devotion currently is at 6 right now. I'm gonna swing Thassa at you, 6/5.
I'll block my boar.
Alright, and then I'll go to my end step and I will return opt and rewind to my hand.
Rewind works with any spell or just instant or
Counter target spell.
That's real
It's amazing.
real stupid. You can just put that back in your hand.
And I'm gonna pass that to you.
See, like, why doesn't it refund my mana?
It doesn't. It just says untap.
I know, like, but like,
4
why wouldn't a
lands.
card like that refund my mana?
Then it'd be worthless.
No, because you're still putting a card in the graveyard, and it refunds your mana for casting. That doesn't make any sense. That's not how energy transfer works.
When
There
you're
is no.
blue,
That doesn't make.
That's where blue-green is actually some of the most dangerous combos ever.
There's no. They need to hire some scientists.
Some scientists. Oh, I didn't put a line down.
You know what? You know what? I know you have rewind in your goddamn video. That's so stupid. How much does that cost you? 1?
That's a 4-cost card. It costs
And-
4 mana.
And then you can refund the. Oh god. What's the point? Why is it so good? Why is it so good? There's no drop. Is that like a $37 card?
No, there's no way that card is.
Oh, so it's also cheap. That doesn't make me feel any better. Okay. I just don't like. Okay, let me think. What is this? This is stupid.
You wanted to go in swinging.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
This is like my second weakest deck. Okay, if I do that.
Yeah, it's like 50 cents on.
You can just
TCG
count.
Player.
It's any spell. It's any spell.
50. It's counter target spell, but it's a 4-cost. So in reality, cards like the best kind of counter spells are 3 and 2. 2 being the best. If you can counter target spell for only 2 mana, like that's insane.
You're countering for no mana. What are you talking about?
No.
That card literally makes
The
it no mana.
prerequisite means you have to have 4 mana open all the time. So early game, yeah, no,
That's
trust
nothing.
me.
That's not.
You gotta remember, Magic players are like, no, I want that to be only 2 mana cost. It's like, that's bullshit.
They can die.
Yes, the basement dwellers are the worst. Yes.
You're just gonna counter. You're just gonna fucking counter it, dude.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
No, you're gonna counter it. You have the mana. Why wouldn't you?
I mean, what? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
And you can get it back next turn.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
You have the high ground right.
Don't do it, Anakin.
I pass.
You pass the turn. Okay.
Actually, sorry. I might as well attack with him. 4/2.
I declare no blockers.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
34.
sorry. At least keep some damage.
Go ahead and mill.
It's a sorcery and an artifact. God, you're just getting rid of all my shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and opt. Scry one, draw a card. Okay.
I have so many options. I don't know what to do.
No, actually, I. Okay, this is gonna seem stupid.
No.
I'm gonna exile your pig to bring another pig out. Okay,
So that's not dying?
it's exiling.
So it doesn't die.
Well, so it's exiled and then another 2. Excuse me, they're 2/2s actually. So yeah, you're.
Does it die?
So it's exiled. It doesn't die.
It doesn't die.
Exiled. Okay, then I'm gonna tap Jace Vryn's Prodigy, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 5 or more cards in your graveyard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, exile Vryn's Prodigy, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control transformed. It's Morphin time! That's what you should call your morph deck.
Morphin time?
It's Morphin time.
That morph deck needs work. I need to...
You could totally make it a Power Ranger morph deck.
Go Power Rangers. You got that? You got that?
Yeah, it's
You got
a sleeve within a sleeve.
How long does this transformation take?
Hey, this isn't Sailor Moon here, okay?
It's like 3 episodes of DBZ to get to Super Saiyan 1.
Okay. Bam. Jace Telepath Unbound. I'm going to... Up to 1 target creature gets -2, -0 until end of turn. So it's a 0/2. And Jace gets a +1. So he is 6. And then I'm going to swing Thassa and the Scholar at you.
Okay. I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and play the Calidus Assassin.
Rewind.
God, that's such a stupid card, dude. See, it should go back. It's rewind. It should go back to my hand, or give me my mana back. Either or.
No, it's my rewind.
God, that's so dumb. More cards should have hexproof then. Okay, fine. I'll tap my last mana then equip him with him, and then I'll block Thassa.
Okay, and take the 3.
Yeah. So he dies. I take 3. I'm at 22, and then I draw 2 cards.
Okay, and then at the second main phase, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna tap all that.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the party.
And I'm gonna play Scourge of the Fleets. When it enters the battlefield, return each creature your opponent controls with toughness X or less to its owner's hand, where X is the number of lands you control, so I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then at the beginning of my step, I'm gonna bounce the Scholar of the Ages and bring.
What is this nonsense? Oh, okay, so that doesn't affect me. Just one at ETBs.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna bounce anything.
You're not gonna bounce rewind?
Because I'm actually going to have to put my graveyard into my library anyway, so there's no point in bouncing anything.
But you can ensure you have rewind in your hand.
I have to put my hand in my graveyard.
Oh, your hand in your graveyard. Okay, I thought you said your
So,
graveyard in your hand.
It's your graveyard in hand into my library, shuffle it.
Gotcha. I see.
So, yeah, and then so I pass the turn, and then on the 12th hour, I get to exile that, put that,
I draw.
that.
So you just put your graveyard in your hand.
My graveyard in my hand into my library.
Alright, I'm gonna
So
do
you don't have
1,
rewind right now,
2.
unless if I'm able to draw it, because I could draw 7 cards after doing this.
But rewind was in your graveyard, so it'd be in your hand.
So so at the 12th hour, which would happen on your turn, this is exiled, and what happens is I take my graveyard in my hand,
Oh, and your hand.
and my hand, yeah, and put it into my library and shuffle it.
See. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna tap. Okay, I'm gonna do 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna do Martial Coup, create X 1/1 white creature tokens. So that's 5. If it's 5 or more, destroy all the creatures.
Destroy all the creatures?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
It's goodbye. It's goodbye for that.
2, 3, so...
That's all I can do this turn. 1, 2. I will pass my turn. I have a response for that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to play Omniscience. And Devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana costs. And
What?
yep,
That what? What?
yep.
Hey, when I might as well just say you win the game. What? Here's the keys to the city.
I'm going to play the Stormwing entity as well.
You basically just turned into Elon Musk.
Scry 2.
I didn't even know this card existed. I need to just buy it for my multicolor deck. What the hell? You may cast spells from your hand without paying them. What? 10 mana.
Also, one of your dorks is going to have a -2, -0 on it.
Okay.
And then
So you don't need mana ever.
yeah. I'm going to play Venser's Journal. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. And I'm going to play the Instant Adventure. Return target non-land permanent to an opponent. An opponent controls to its owner's hand. Then I'm actually going to bring it out. Increasing that to 9.
Colby asks, "Are you winning, son?"
And with that being said, I'm going to swing a 6/5 at you.
I'll block with my -2 guy. So it's step 4.
And I'm just going to bounce the Stormwing entity so I can scry 2.
Colby, not only is he winning, he's not merciful. He's torturing me.
This hasn't gone off like this in a while, though, so it's kind of fun.
I'm sure it is. Is your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I bounced the Stormwing entity.
Okay.
Things real quick.
Is this really all the mana I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's kicked 3 times. So this is add 3 mana. All right. So Everflowing Chalice in the game. I'll tap 4 for the Golden Throne. There we go. And I'll pass my turn. Oh, he's good at chess, huh? Colby says you can be relentless at chess.
Yeah. Colby is good too, though. Colby is he is a tricky guy when playing chess. But I learned chess from my dad, and my dad is worse than I am.
Mm.
Okay, so it's your start of your turn, I believe.
Yeah, so I got a chalice out, so it's a 3-kick chalice.
Okay.
And then I got the golden throne out. So if I would lose the game, I exile this card instead. And I have 1 health left. And then I can tap it to sack a creature and then add 3 mana of any color. So do you have any responses to either of those?
No.
Okay, I'll pass my turn.
I'll go ahead and mill 2 cards.
Got a little bit of ramp, finally. A little bit.
Mill 2 cards.
It's a creature and an artifact. Goodbye.
Alrighty, Heraldic Banner. When it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Blue. Creatures you control with the chosen color get a +1/+0. Oh, tight. Okay. I'm going to play Agent of Treachery. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of target permanent. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more permanents you don't own, draw 3 cards.
Jesus Christ. And I'm a thief. I have $1 billion, and I steal for a living. Fuck everybody. I don't give a... Like, you're literally like... Your this deck is just a big middle finger. I don't got this, Colby. I don't got this. He can put spells he just cast back in his hand every turn. He can...
Not anymore, because you got rid of that. That creature's gone. Actually, no, I can still get her, but I don't have a way to get that creature back to him. Man.
There's no...
You saw the fork? Yeah.
She saw the fork, yes.
She saw the fork.
Yes.
And so...
Use it well. Yes. Oh, you brought your own? Yeah, see, I'm planned.
Wait, no. Megan, did you see in the drawer?
Huh?
There's a fork with your name on it. What? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attack you with a 4/1 flying, a 4/3 flying, and a 7/5.
See, like, why don't these guys have reach? How much damage?
So that's 4, 8, 15.
Okay. Down to 8.
Oh, and that's I think you're at 18 command damage by now. Or actually, no, that'd be...
No, I blocked you a lot. I'm at... I think... Or is it 18?
Well, now that was another 7, so that'd be 13. That'd be 13 now. If we haven't been keeping track of it.
Okay, 13.
And then bounce in the Stormwing entity. Scry 2. I don't need that. And then I passed the turn, and I forgot to gain life for that. God damn it, Nappa.
Does it come back to me if this is destroyed?
Look it up.
No, it just seems like it steals it.
Lasts indefinitely. It doesn't wear off during the cleanup step, and it doesn't expire if Agent of Treachery leaves the battlefield. In a multiplayer game, it does expire if you leave the game. That's straight from the companion.
He stole my mana. Alright, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the eliminator here. And I'm going to destroy a target creature when he enters. So I think I'll destroy. Yeah, I'll destroy this guy.
In response to the summoning, though, I'm going to pay the 12 mana. 12. Because that's a mana ability. I don't pay that. I have to pay that. To draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards, so you have to mill twice.
You son of a bitch. You made me mill my Dragon Arch. Oh, God, I know.
You did 2 sessions of milling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were the cards that you milled? It was land. I'm going to color this with damn it. Your deck is too diverse to run into the same color. Okay, and then
It's my turn.
oh, okay, shit. I didn't know if there's
Yeah. What were you doing?
shit.
Don't stop. Start your turn.
Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna lose a health. And I'm gonna play Reconnaissance Mission. Whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, I can draw a card.
You can draw a card.
I can draw a card.
That's a good card.
Yeah.
It's like attack me and then I just get smarter.
Yeah. How many creatures do you have up? You attacked me with 2 creatures last turn. Flying. So
I bounced that to my hand. Did you get rid of this creature?
I destroyed it.
Okay, yeah, so that one's gone.
Okay. I'm gonna attack you with all 3 of these guys, or with three of them. I'll leave the 0-2 up, or is the 0-1 up? Yeah.
Have you tapped out for mana?
Yep.
So they're
1/1s.
1/1s. I'll block 2 of them and take 2.
Okay. I draw 2. Oh my god! I put down a mana. They do exist. Cool. Pass.
Alright, go ahead and mill 2 cards.
What's up, bonbons? I heard you banging on the door, yeah. He's so bad, he's alright. You left me outside!
Scry X, where X is the highest converted mana cost among permanents you control, then draw 3 cards. So that'd be 10.
Jeez.
I scry 10 cards.
Every time you scry, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Every time you deal a damage to your opponent, gain 1 life. Every time you gain a life, deal 1 damage to your opponent.
The fork is the best thing ever.
You like that?
Yes.
Yes! You know what's funny about it?
Yes.
Is like,
I get my own fork now.
I bought you guys your own forks,
Uh-huh.
but then Steven came in after I did that and told me.
Where's my fork?
He told me that he's like, "Oh, you're running out of forks. I still have all of your forks."
Oh.
And he had them all from like a previous barbecue, and I was like, I totally forgot that I gave you forks. I was sitting here thinking I had 4 forks, and that was it. I was totally cool with it too. I was like, I got 4 forks.
I got 4 forks.
He's misrepresenting how it happens.
I thought you were gonna say that he
It
was
was more
upset
of
that
a-
he didn't have a Steven fork.
It was more of a grand reveal. More of like a supervillain revealing.
He was wearing Joker makeup and everything.
3.
I don't know how I got these forks.
Okay, then I'm going to put down the Sphinx of Enlightenment. When it
Thanks.
enters the
Yeah,
battlefield, target
Thanks.
opponent draws a card. So you draw a
I
card.
don't want it.
No, you get to draw a
But
card.
I get to, and I choose not to.
And then I draw 3 cards. So you actually get a benefit.
I have to mill 6.
And then here's another benefit, because I like you. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws a card.
What deck is it? What deck are you playing?
My Warhammer deck.
Why?
I haven't played in a while, and he's like, I'm gonna play water and wash all of your rage away. Everything gets washed away. It's all gone.
I hate Planeswalkers.
He stole my artifact too.
Jeez. You okay? I don't want to hear that from you, sir.
What?
Every time I play this guy, I put out an artifact, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take that." You have an endless number. I have no cards at any of my decks. They're just like, I'll
That's not
steal
true.
your-
You have a Sauron deck.
I'll just steal your artifacts and enchantments.
Stop making them so stealable. It's not my fault.
I'm going to go ahead and opt, scry 1, then
Just
draw a
hit me.
card.
I have 7 health, and I have 1 blocker. Just hit me. He's like, I have kill condition, but you're gonna sit here and watch me jerk myself off. Fucking.
It was funny. I mean, I was playing
You have too many
Talon.
blockers.
Talon got really.
I have 2 blockers, and you have 1.
Okay, here it is.
1 second, Steven.
So, 3. For each creature, that creature's controller pays 1 mana or sacrifices a permanent.
You don't need me to do this. Okay. I'll sacrifice these permanents.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 creatures, I'll pay the 1, 2,
He's like, I can't hit you unless you don't have anything on the field. It doesn't matter if I can kill you. I need to dominate you completely.
I will swing Thassa. Yeah, I'll swing Thassa and the Stormwing Entity at you. So that'd be 7 and 4 coming at you. Flying and 1 is not flying.
Why? But you can swing more at me, can't you?
I could, but
Okay, I'm obviously gonna block the 7. I'll take 4. That'll put me down to 3. But like, why wouldn't you do 3 more damage worth of attacks? What in the autistic fuck is going on? All right, he dies, and then this goes over here, and then I draw 2 cards.
What I was gonna say though is Talon was dominating me in a match. At least he thought he was. And I put down after he had a play where he was like, "Yeah, you don't have a lot going on, so I don't really have to try that hard this round." The very next turn, I played Peer to the Abyss and shot him.
Yeah, fucking pyramid.
And he had been sitting there and he had been using his. Because, dude, I found out White has just like endless, really cheap exiles. It's kind of bullshit.
is that a?
That's the whole point.
Do you still have one of these left, or because it's a sorcery?
It's just because it's a sorcery.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Now for the bouncy, I'm gonna bounce the Sphinx. So you draw a card, and I draw 3 cards.
My
And I pass the turn.
goodness. Oh my god, hey look, it's a land. But it enters tapped. But I gain a life. Wow! 4 health. I could be dead right now, but instead I'm alive.
Still alive and I'm barely breathing.
I'm still alive and I'm breathing heavy. Alright, tap that. Swords of the Plowshares.
What is it?
I'm going to exile a target creature. If controller gains life equal to its power. I'm exiling her.
I'm going to memory lapse. I'm going to counter target spell. Because I don't think you've seen the blue deck blow up like this, huh?
One, two, three. 4. 5. Grey Knight Paragon. When it enters, I can destroy a target creature. Oh, sorry. Destroy target attacking creature. Never mind. So that doesn't happen. But what I will do is I'll pay 2 more. And I'll put out the Skull Lamp and equip it to him.
Is that a card?
I'm hoping it's the only card that it can be, so I'm hoping that it will be.
I'm 12 away from my Urian deck.
God, the deck will finally be complete.
This one.
This deck will finally be
I'm
complete.
12 cards away from completing that.
Which deck is it that you're talking about, Steven? I guess I could have waited to play all that. I don't know. I think I should be dead right now.
I love the art. Well, you want to see the beautiful card that you'll be complaining about in no time?
Sure. Go ahead and mill 2 cards.
Now, this card is actually 50 times more bullshit than the one that you thought was bullshit.
Mm. No, your card's bullshit because it doesn't matter if it dies.
Yeah, this one's cheap though. The other one's actually hard to get. This one is going to be, if I draw it, it's basically game over unless you can destroy it.
6. I'm gonna draw a card and then discard a card, so you got a mill again.
Oh yeah, I have this. I have this in my deck that's kind of. Yeah, it's pretty good. What are you doing?
Alright, I can attack you with a 4/4 flying and a 6/5 flying.
I gotta die. Yeah. I'm dead. GG. Yeah, all Obi-Wan is good.
Yeah, I mean, considering it's an infinite combo without Nixless. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's take a brief intermission,
Intermish.
and then we'll come back.
This
Yeah.
Does it cut off our microphone when we do that? No.
But I can mute it. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Friday Night Magic.
Had to take a food break.
Eating some foods. We're going to play one more game. I'm playing Warhammer again because I want to go up against a deck that maybe it can at least trade with a bit.
He's dead already.
It's like, there he goes. He's doing it. He's dead. he's been brutally murdered.
Okay.
There's not. I would say there's not even honor in that death.
Consult the wheel.
The will of Vegeta. Yeah, who are you playing?
Alrighty. Alrighty. Can't see it. Is it too slanted?
It's a little. They can see the wheel though, but yeah, it's a little slanted to read. All right, he's spinning to see which deck he gets.
Omo.
Oh my! I feel like I've been going against that deck a lot.
No, I haven't played blue-green in a long time. Oh, piss. Nightball. Don't go.
Mom, what are you doing? He's like, you haven't done shit with me today, and I'm sick of it.
I need attention.
I need attention.
Omo, Queen of Vesuva. You were probably thinking of a different card.
No, because I remember saying no Omo, no Omo.
I don't know. I have yet to win with this deck, so.
Alright, let us roll. Got another 4.
Two.
I go first. I'll play the Dismal Blackwater. Enters tap, but I gain a life. Pass.
Shooting them everywhere, lad.
That's my sex tape.
Shooting it everywhere, lad.
Shooting everywhere, lad. Plays really shitty Batman music every time I enter the room.
God.
Who is it? It's shooting it everywhere, lad.
Okay, so it's my turn?
Been that way for a while now.
Okay, I'm sorry, just...
How dare you have to shuffle your
Fuck
deck?
me, or fuck you.
That's raw.
I'm gonna put down a forest. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Outrageous! Bond! Stop it. I'm going to play the Skycloud Expanse, tap this to tap it, and play the Talisman of Progress. And with that, I pass. Bon, why are you yelling?
And put down the Simic Growth Chamber into the battlefield tab, and after turn a card to my hand. And I'll pass the turn.
Oh my. I will play the swamp. Tap this, and play the Talisman of Hierarchy. And I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and play Assault Intercessor. It has First Strike and Menace, and whenever a creature your opponent controls dies, that player loses 2 life. So in other words, get good, I pass my turn. I hope you're not running a sacrifice deck.
No. Go ahead. And bring out Olmo. When it enters or attacks, put an everything counter on target land and target creature. Each land with an everything counter on it is each land type in addition to its other types. And then same thing for creatures. Counters. And I pass the turn.
I will play a Plains. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And play Birth of the Imperium. When it enters, I put a counter on it. Create a 2/2 Astartes Warrior creature token with vigilance for each opponent I have. So I have one opponent, would be me. There we go. Pass the turn.
Alrighty. And put the trench post down. And okay. Really nothing I can do, so I gotta pass the turn to discard cards.
Alright, so this gains a counter, so each opponent sacrifices a creature. And then you take 2 damage. Three, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Defenders of Humanity. When it enters the battlefield, create X/2/2 white. Start as creature token with vigilance. So I create 3. So there's actually
Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
an enchantment.
I'm actually going to counter.
What? Get out of here with this shit.
But did you read it? Yeah, its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, and then I draw a card at the
But I
beginning.
don't get my
of the
mana
next
back,
turn's
Alan.
upkeep.
I don't get my mana back. That's all I care about.
Cards
Because
though.
otherwise you wasted my time. My time has been wasted. My time has been wasted. I'll go ahead and swing 2 at you. Vigilance.
What's the total?
2. Full damage.
Go 36.
That's my turn.
Ready. Put the Lazotep Quarry down.
Let's do 3.
Don't cast spells.
So you're a...
Okay, I'm gonna put down a Hidden Nursery, comes to the battlefield tapped, and I'm gonna pay the 5 mana.
Didn't you just put that land down?
Oh shit, god damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Fuck. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still have 5 mana to put her down. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do that. Put her out, put an everything counter on her, and an everything counter on this forest. And pass the turn.
It passes the turn. Alright, this goes up to 3. So I draw 2 from your counter spell. And then draw 2 cards for each opponent who's control fewer creatures than you. So that's 1. So I draw 2. This is now sacrificed to the gods. I'll play a Plains. I'm going to tap all 7 mana. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take 2 damage, is Inquisitor Greyfax comes out. Everybody has +1/0 in Vigilance. And then, for the rest of my mana, for 3, commander creatures I control have +2/+2 and indestructible.
Jesus Christ.
So +2/+2 and indestructible. And then I'm gonna swing 4/2 at you and 3/3 at you.
I can block the 3/3
Vigilance.
with my 1/5, and then I'll take 4 damage.
Okay.
32.
Wait, which one are you blocking? This one?
To this.
You're blocking that one?
Yeah.
Okay, you block this one.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Second main phase, I got nothing. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Put the hidden nursery down. Just gonna have to do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. For Vivian Reed. Gonna do her +1 ability. Go to 6. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a card or a land card from among them and put it into your hand, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Urza's power plant into my hand.
Okay. What else you got?
Nothing else. I pass the turn.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna tap 2, and then tap 1, 2, 3 to equip. This to my Assault Intercessor. Whenever it is, a equipped creature attacks, create a 2/2 Y to start his warrior creature token with vigilance that's attacking, then attacking creatures gain menace until the end of turn. And then I'm going to play an island. And then I'm going to tap that to discard Ash Barrens and draw a card. I'm then going to tap 1 and put Skull Lamp on the field, tap another to a sweep. My Barian Protector with it, so it's a +1/0. And when it dies, I draw 2 cards. And then I will go ahead and swing everybody at you with Vigilance. When I attack, I create another one of these guys. Now everyone has Menace, and everyone's attacking. So, 5, 10, 14, 20 damage coming at you.
Jesus. Well, I can't block any of it, so we'll go from 32 to 12.
Actually, hold on. He has 6. Rewind. Mine. So 14 coming at you, and then I will do 6 going at your planeswalker. Sorry, I forgot they were on the field.
Oh no.
So 14 to you, 6 to your
Oh,
planeswalker.
Vivian is not going to do anything to you.
Cool. I'll pass.
I'm glad I got a victorious win this time. Felt so good.
No, you had a good game last game.
I am just
This deck might be a little fast for this one.
Omo is... I've yet to be impressed by this deck. It has yet to work well.
I remember you've had a couple good games where it's ramped a bit,
But it's never won. That's the issue. Yeah, frankly, it's GG.
yeah.
Yeah, because realistically, I've got land in my hand. That's all I've got, and that's what I've been drawing every turn. I've been getting
just
swamped.
land.
Not a single creature. There's actually creatures in here I've yet to see in this deck. So
Okay.
yeah, no, that
GG's.
Yeah. You actually could put up a fight against the blue. This deck is just absolute dog shit in comparison to your Warhammer one. Yeah. No, there's nothing I can do.
Where's my Sphinx?
Was I gonna get any creatures?
Where's my Sphinx or Dragon Arc? Those are the additions, and I haven't seen them. I need tutors.
So I was just gonna keep ramping. Every card was just gonna be ramp.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think there are any really big creatures in this deck, and it's like, then, yeah, like what the?
Is that a precon?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like.
We're saying it's good. Maybe it's good, like within that set that was released. But not.
Or it just needs a couple replacements. Like Propaganda, I have that card outside of this deck, so it's got good cards. And Propaganda is great. It's like creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you. That used to be in my blue deck, and then I kind of took it out because like that's just bullshit because it has so much extra shit in it already. But if it's in this blue deck, then maybe it's deserving in it.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, no, that your deck has clearly shown that it can pop off. It pops off very well. You've whatever adjustments you've made to it really shows.
None of those were the adjustments, actually.
Well, you did those 2 cards, but that's literally it.
I've done a total of, I think, 5 substitutions, but none of the cards I played during this game were the substitutions.
Yeah, that Warhammer one's good. GG.
Oh, there's my Dragon Arch. Where's my Sphinx? God damn, dude.
Since that one was quick, do you want to try to maybe squeeze in one more?
I mean, I'm down to tonight. Like, if
Later off stream is what you're saying?
or I mean, we can do it now, but unless you were wanting to, because if Megan wanted to hang out or something, but
Yeah.
or I'll let you make that decision.
Yeah, we should call it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. That was episode number 4, Warhammer versus 2 different decks. And his blue deck is really good. There's the Sphinx.
Let me see it.
Damn.
Oh yeah. I mean that's only slightly OP.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like kind of like a why not.
But again, 7 cost. That's not a cheap card.
Well, that's why I got Dragon
Mhm.
Arch, because it allows me to put a multicolored card out for only 2.
Right. So again, like when people complain, oh, that card's expensive, it's like there are ways to do it as long as you're able to do the combo. But that's where tempo disruption comes in and messes it up. But with that being said, guys, again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next Friday. Let us know in the future. Like, you can chat, comment on any posts I put up on the channel and see if you want to see different kinds of color combinations. I could put all the lists I can do and like only have specific decks to choose from for the night. Talon could also submit his so we can show that as well. And then have a little bit more variety, or if you want to see us like venture in other kind of card games as well, or do anything else, let us know. It's always a pleasure to post for you guys, and we'll see you next time.